What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another rendition of Crisis on the Block, and I am your boy, Crisis. Today, I would like to talk about being happy with what the fuck you got. Granted, it is human nature to want what you can't have. Every time you get something, you want something better. I'm guilty of it. You're guilty of it. Everybody's guilty of it. I think the only people who aren't guilty of it are people from third world countries, like Ethiopia. I'm just saying. If they, you give them a sandwich, because they're starving and all sorts of shit like that, poverty-stricken, they're not going to be like, hey, here's a tuna sandwich. How about giving a nigga a burger? I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. They're going to go, thank you. Oh my God. Best motherfucking sandwich I ever had in my life. Can I trouble you? You eat the crust? You eat the crust? Got a crust? You want the crust? I ate the hell out of that crust. I had dirt yesterday. What I'm saying, be happy with what the fuck you got. Let's talk about cell phones, for instance. And this is how spoiled I realize we as a people are. Okay, my phone broke the other day. Like, I was hitting something, and then the touchscreen function broke. And now all I can do is, get this, all I can do is make phone calls and receive phone calls. I have no idea why it's driving me completely fucking bonkers, because we spoil ourselves, and I spoil myself by having the latest and technological advances that science has to offer. But yeah, I spoiled myself. I got a cell phone now that does originally what cell phones were supposed to do, was let you call people while being mobile. But it drives me fucking bonkers. Bonkers! Oh my God, all I can do is call and take calls. I can't text, I can't OMG, I can't waffle, I can't do nothing. Fucking horrible. You get that picture message? No, I didn't get the picture message. I'm sorry. All I can do is talk about it. Which is funny, because I don't even want to fucking use the phone now, because then, hey, call me. No, fuck that. Fuck this phone. All this phone does is call people. Fuck that fucking bullshit. Stupid. But remember when phones were just tethered to the house? And it was a dream to walk around with a cell phone. Now cell phones aren't fucking good enough. And now we gotta make them smaller, because the bigger ones are inconvenient. You went from a cell phone this fucking big, huge, to something this big, and this big, and this big, and now you got phones as small as this. That is fucking ridiculous. You ever wristwatch phones? That's kind of cool, because every motherfucker want to go over the world to be bald. James Bond. Dry martinis are fucking disgusting. But be happy with what the fuck you got. It's just like, hey, I got this car that my friend gave me, but it's not the car I want. Your friend could have not gave you a fucking car in the first place, and you could be catching the bus with my black ass. I'm just saying, bus passes are awesome. Bing, bing, off to the next motherfucking stop, you greedy, selfish motherfucker. But it's human nature, and that's dumb. And it spills over into a lot of things. It spills over into, well, things you won't get from a store, relationships. And it spills over to individuality. I mean, you see one person with two jackets that you may like, so you go get the same jacket. And you know what? It's not cool to wear that jacket anymore because somebody else saw you wear it. Next thing you know, you got a team of motherfuckers wearing the same outfit like a fucking Fred Durst video when the girls are following him around. I did it all for the nookie because I'm not original, and we all have Fred Durst red baseball caps on. Speaking of Fred Durst, I know it's been a minute since anybody heard from you, but, when you're like 44 years old, can you not talk about my generation or our generation or some shit? Your generation still had a milkman come by every motherfucking morning. Hey, y'all, I'm the milkman. Come to collect the weekly thing for the milk. Thank you, and I'll see you later. That wasn't my generation. My generation, I grew up, everybody was on coke doing the robot dance and safety shit. That's the 80s for anybody born 90 and up. And it's fucked up that you guys can get into bars now. That's fucking bullshit. It scares the shit out of me. Hey, girl, what's your name? What do you do? Oh, my name is Christy. That's all right, Christy. You looking all good and shit, because you got, like, double D titties and you, like, 5 foot, 8 foot, 9 foot Norwegian supermodel height. Oh, but I'm in middle school. Back the fuck away. This shit's crazy. Shit is fucking crazy. Be happy with the fuck you got. Alright? You meet a girl or a girl who meets a guy or whatever, and you like their personality and everything else, and you like them as a whole. What do? You ditch them for somebody better or something better. And which, life is short. You only got one life to live. I definitely agree that you shouldn't do anything to jeopardize the happiness you got unless it's absolutely, positively worth it. I mean, you come across something that you cannot pass up. Happens once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime. Like if I'm walking down the street because, it's hot and I want to go get myself a Red Bull or an amp or something, product placement, a Red Bull or amp or something, and all of a sudden, like, a school bus of, like, like, supermodels who can't talk at all pull up and they go, and I'm going to go, yeah, because that shit never happens in real life. That's like a Penthouse Letter or a National Lampoon movie. That shit, or Brooklyn Lizard, they make a lot of fucking smut. But it's just that shit never happens in real life. So I will take that and I will deal with whatever consequences come later. Alright? But you don't risk a sure thing for a gamble. I mean, granted, they call it gambling, but that's fucking stupid. And then you're left with nothing going, I should have stayed with what the fuck I had. I can't believe I did that shit. Sure was good, though. And you may never get it again. Like a lot of my boys, a lot of my people tell me, they go, hey, man, can't believe you're sticking around with the same person. I mean, granted, there are people who look better, there are people who act better, there are people who probably shake their ass a lot better. And by shake their ass, I mean making it clap. But, you know, when it all comes down to it, at the end of the day, you want somebody who's going to be there for you and hold your head when you're sick and all sorts of good shit like that and ask you when you work from the store. What do you want? I'm sick. I get orange juice. And they bring you the whole fucking aisle of orange juice because they love your stupid ass. Be happy with what you have. This person's got this. This person's got this. So I need to get this, and I need to get this, and I need to get this. And ultimately, in the end, where the fuck is that going to get you? Where are you going to be? You're going to be this sad, depraved person who can't appreciate shit with a whole bunch of shit. And what the fuck is the point of shit when you can't appreciate it? Shit. Just started throwing that last shit for good measure. What else is there to talk about? Everybody's stupid. Everybody's stupid and everybody's selfish. Everybody's selfish. Two things. Logic and emotion. Those two do not mix. I'm not dissing women at all. I love women. I do. I love you more than you will ever know. But sometimes I want to punch you in the goddamn face. And I can't. And I can't because that's not how I do things. Grandma raised me, and I love my grandma. God rest everything. And she's just like, hey, don't punch a woman. Don't hit a woman. I can only hit a woman under two conditions. She's trying to kill me or cut my penis off. And you know what? That is sound advice. That is great fucking advice. Thank you, Grandma. But including her, punch in the fucking face. Logically is a word that a lot of people never really hear from me, but always hate when I use it. Because I like to consider myself a realist. And what I mean a realist is, if I don't see a point to it, I won't do it. Now, I've been known to do a lot of crazy and sporadic shit. Like, I will climb on the top of your fucking house and then jump off into a garbage can just to see how I can do it. You might find that crazy and sporadic, but there's a point to it somewhere in this thing. There's a point to me jumping off your fucking house. I might not figure it out until after they've reconstruct my fucking leg and 6 months later I learn how to walk again. But, you know, there's a point in there somewhere. But a lot of women out there, majority of, I don't want to offend the ones who think like guys, but a majority of, and this is usually how it happens. Let's just say a dog was crossing the street, okay? Dog was crossing the street. Not necessarily a puppy or a cute dog, just a dog in general. And you and a girl were sitting around, or the girl, or you and a guy, whatever, if you're a girl watching. You and your significant other, a guy and a girl, were sitting there watching this, okay? And a car comes speeding around the corner, boof, and hits this dog. The two typical reactions is the girl's going to go, oh my God, and the dude's going to go, oh shit. That's just how we think. Women think with a lot of emotion behind everything. It's not what it is, it's how they feel about it. Which a woman's conversation was, well, you implied, or you made me feel like, or you made it sound like, or you made it feel like. This is what usually guys. This is what we said. This is what's going on. That's what happened. We don't do the whole in between the lines hidden message thing very well. We just don't do it at all. It's just like, hey girl, how you doing? I'm kind of hungry. Since you're in the kitchen, would you mind making me something to eat? And that means, would you mind making me something to eat? Not, oh my God, all he thinks of me is just this person to go in the kitchen and make him food, and he doesn't love me or care about me anymore, and maybe he's just saying I'm fat. I read between the lines. There is no fucking lines. Stop that shit. Guys are very, very, very logical creatures. And what I mean by logic, now don't get me confused. Just because we're logical doesn't mean we're right. Okay? Logic is, hey, I'm not at home. This girl wants to suck my balls. I like having my balls sucked, so I'm going to let her suck my balls. There is a point. Girl wants to suck balls. We like balls sucked. We let her suck balls. Logic. Doesn't mean we're right. It's completely wrong, especially if you're in a committed relationship, but it's logical. Woman, for instance, is just like, okay, this guy's cute, and he's looking at me, and I'm looking at him, but I don't feel like I'm pretty, or I don't feel like I deserve the attention, or I don't feel like he likes me for me. You guys just met, like 5 minutes ago. He doesn't really think anything of you other than, damn, look at them titties. And people say, you know, you should look deeper into people. You know, you shouldn't judge a person by their looks. You should judge a person by what's inside. That's the only thing that counts. When you first see somebody, the only thing you're going to notice is their looks. That's not being shallow, that's being realistic. I mean, there's been times where you found a person you're not sexually attracted to, but then over time, everything else just makes them that much more appealing. And you're like, okay, I can learn to like or love this person. That happens. Not just in Beauty and the Beast, but it fucking happens in real life. I'm just saying. But the first thing people are going to notice, guy, girl, I don't give a fuck who you are. Guy, girl, unicorn, Santa Claus, imaginary friend, Jesus, midgets. You're going to notice looks about people first. That's how everybody fucking works. Kind of. Alright, another thing between men and women is guys will settle, which is funny. Women don't really settle all that much. Guys will go, fuck it, I give up, and settle. For instance, a guy will walk into a bar, whatnot, and, he'll survey the crowd and be like, alright, I'm gonna go hit on that chick. If that doesn't work, boom, I'm hitting on that girl right there. We are relentless. We will go after, we will do something. And that's how guys go home with butt ugly, fat ass, nasty ass bitches. Why? Because it's fucking 4:30 in the morning and nobody gave me any play and I'm drunk off of Jack Daniels. I'm putting my dick in something. Is that how it happens? Women, you guys are fucking together with your shit. Even though you guys are driven by emotion and make no sense half the time, women are the most diabolical creatures on fucking earth. Once they realize how powerful the vagina is, then they use it as a massive weapon, and we are blown away by it every fucking time. But a woman will walk into a fucking bar, and they know who they're going to sleep with. Guys, don't kid yourself. A woman knows who they're going to sleep with within the first 5 minutes of meeting that person. Not fucking kidding. They walk into a bar, they also survey the crowd, and they go, hey, I'm fucking that guy. They might talk to the rest of them, they might get the rest of them to buy them drinks, but they're fucking that guy. Even that guy doesn't know it. That's how it was. Women don't settle. They don't replace. That's it. They're fucking that guy. The only way they're going to change from fucking that guy is if somebody better, a better prospect walks in later. Like, I'm fucking that guy. Oh, wait. And we have a new challenger. I'm fucking that guy. So women are fucking both. I'm just saying. Chris Rock said, a guy will talk to another guy after meeting his girlfriend and be like, hey man, your girlfriend's nice. She's nice and she's wholesome and she's sweet. I need to find a girl just like that. And the guy means that. I need to find a girl just like that. A woman, on the other hand, will be like, hey, after meeting the other woman's boyfriend, I need to find a guy just like that. What she actually means is she's going to take your boyfriend from you. Now, how about those who are reading between the lines and subtle hits? I love you, women. I love you, women. I love you. You guys are great. You guys are awesome. And you know what? Nobody can make me as happy or piss me off as much as a woman. I love you guys. Definitely. But what the fuck is up with you guys? You guys are diabolical and evil. You say that we're dicks and we're assholes? Yeah, we do have our dickish and assholish douchebags quality. I'm not going to repeat that because I couldn't if I wanted to. But yeah, we've been known to be fucking jerks. But women can be friends with another woman for years and completely hate their fucking guts. Oh my god, I love Becky. Becky is my best friend. Don't you? Yes, Susan, I love everybody. And as soon as Becky goes the fuck away, I hate that bitch. And you start talking mad shit about her. And when you come back, you guys are out shopping, dissing everybody the fuck else. How do you do that? How do you do that? Guys don't do that shit. I don't like you. I don't like you either. Fuck off. And then you guys are fucking fighting. You guys are crazy. So one of the main reasons that we don't get along is we don't think the same. We think completely different. Completely different. We don't put half as much stock into any kind of thought that doesn't revolve around us or affect us directly. It's not that we're assholes, that's just the way we think. Guys are the #1 manipulator of this one rule, the cardinal rule. Look out for #1. The only time that ever really changes is when we have people really, really, really close to us. But somewhere deep down in the Cro-Magnon part of the brain, it's still there. So unless it pertains to us, we kind of don't give a fuck. Unless, things change, like you have children, obviously, then you don't matter anymore. Or you've been in a relationship for more than, 3 months. But okay, you start to get feelings, deep feelings and care and things like that. And women, don't trick your boyfriend into going, I love you early. That ain't nothing but bad shit. I ain't gonna drop any names, but, I got some friends who are going through some shit. I love you. I don't want to say it. He ain't ready to say it. Let him say it when he means it. And then you get mad that he didn't say it yet. I love you, and you don't love me. I never said I don't. I never said I do. I care about you very deeply. But what's worse, him not saying it or him saying it and not meaning it? I'm just saying. I'm running on 16 minutes here, rambling about shit that pisses me off. Which is, 1, be happy with the fuck you got, and that's just everybody as a whole. 2, men and women, we're going to fight, we're going to argue, because we think differently upon shit. If we ever really did agree 100% on something, then you know what? There's a third party who fuck that whole thing up. There's something terribly wrong with that. Couples are supposed to fight, we're supposed to argue, because that's what the love is so much sweeter than. That's how it is. But like I said, women, I love you, but I hate your fucking guts. I really, really do. Brandon says amen to that. Cause come on. Quick, I'm about to end it. Add something. Add something. Say something. Get in the camera view. Like Brandon. He hates women too.
Yes.
But loves them at the same time. You know what they say? Women, you can't live with them. You can't get pussy without them. Peace.